Hey there, Connie here, Certified Crystal Healer. A little chat about crystals. Let's begin our session as usual with clearing the air, raw negativity with an Om. Here's the Om bowl. Here's the Om. Let's begin with an interesting fun fact question. Why do women live longer than men? One reason might be that they wear so much jewelry. They are, in essence, giving themselves a 24-hour-a-day, 7-day-a-week crystal healing session. Kind of a fun thought. Crystals come in all sorts of shapes and sizes. And if you don't yet resonate with crystals or feel they don't work for you, possibly you have been looking at the color but not looking at the shape. Every crystal, like everything else in the world, has its own energy signature, its own vibration, its own frequency. Let's discover it like this. Take your hand and make a soft fist. Close your eyes, take a deep breath in and a deep breath out, and just notice what you notice. Just continue for a moment or two noticing what you notice in the empty-aired fist. Now take a stone or a crystal of some sort. I've got a little carnelian stone. Put it gently in your fist, close your eyes, take a deep breath in and a deep breath out, and notice what you notice. So again, notice what you notice. It may be very subtle. It should be a slight heat or cool, a static, a buzzing, a flash of color, heat, heaviness, lightness. There'll be some difference between the air and the carnelian, or whatever stone you've used. Now pick up another stone, hopefully the same kind of a stone. I've got a carnelian angel here, different shape. Put it in between your soft closed fist. Close your eyes, take a deep breath in, and notice what you notice. How does this differ from the first crystal that you put in your hand? You should notice a difference in the vibration according to the shape. So go out and experiment with crystals. You'll find one that works for you and one shape that works better for you than others. It could be a pendulum, could be a mala, which is usually 108 beads. A heart, a Merkaba, a sphere, an egg, an angel, a point, a cluster, even little crystal bowls. Find the one that works for you. A brief note is that crystals are available online as well as at your local New Age shop. If your town doesn't have a local New Age shop, you may have to go online. And eBay is good as well as Amazon and even Etsy. Some of the bigger crystal shops that will let you buy wholesale would be Pelham Grayson or the Crystal Vaults. But if you're going to be buying them online, be cognizant of the shipping charges. 1 or 2 rocks can add up to a pretty heavy package, and the cost be more than you think it's going to be. So just be careful about that part of it. Don't forget to join me at www.imidangels.com, AMIDGANGELS, imidangels.com, and hit that red subscribe button for more information on fun metaphysical activities. Toodles, Connie. Connie here. Want to tell you about, there's a chakra for connecting with higher frequencies. It's called the connecting chakra, contacting chakra, communication chakra, whichever you'd like to call it. It receives transmissions at a higher frequency than the human ear does. So it will allow you to connect, contact, or communicate with the higher frequency beings like angels, guides, whatever it is you deal with. You probably don't even know it exists. If you have a buzzing in your ears and you can't get it to level out to something that you can hear and understand, that's the angels talking at their high vibration. If you're trying to connect with the angels and that nothing's happening for you, it's because this chakra is broken or cracked or not working for you. So let's see what we can do about it. It's located outside the body. And if you're right-handed, it's on the right-hand side, and left-handed, it's left-hand side. So if you're left-handed, put your left hand on your left temple. And your right-handed, put your right hand on your right temple. And simply move the hand out about 6 to 14 inches. You should feel a reason for it to stop, or it hits a ledge, or you feel a buzz, or you hear a static, or you feel a pressure, or there's a hot or a cold circle there. For some reason, the hand wants to stop. And that's the edge, the outer rim of your connecting chakra. So what you've got is a funnel with a thin point here coming out to the rounded point here. And it should be spinning around and around at not a very rapid rate, just around and around at a lazy rate. Front or backwards, it doesn't matter which way it goes as long as it's moving. Yours probably is not. Just give it a little nudge. That. And it will start moving one way or the other. It doesn't matter which way, just let it do its own thing. If it doesn't start moving, give it a more of a heavier nudge. What will probably happen is there'll be a poof and a little dust ball will jump out of it. That's normal because its opening hasn't been used before. So just let it go around and around. Sit and watch it for a minute or so. Feel it. It should feel like pudding being stirred. Round and around. And then just take the attention away from it and carry on with your normal life. And once or twice a day, come back and make sure it's still spinning around. If it's not spinning around, just give it a little nudge and then take the attention away and go back to what you're doing. At the end of a week or so, it should be spinning all by itself. It shouldn't need the reminders to be pushed or nudged. It should just go on its own. And this is the basis for hearing and sensing and connecting with higher frequencies. Enjoy.